She's not sure why Dad has to go every day to Longhorn Lester's and leave her here to guard the house. She's about sick of having to be in charge of this place while I go over there and take care of longhorns and goats and build fences and don't spend enough time with her. Well, I'm here now, baby. Well, I'm here now. What's funny about this to me is that anyone on that Zoom call only sees something like this. Hopefully not that. Good morning, folks. Lester here. I am up about to feed the Bigs their morning meal, and as I'm going out back to I spotted something. Let me turn the camera around and show y'all. Looky there. Nope, we passed the babies, who are not really babies anymore, to what's on the ground right there beside them. We do not need any of that nonsense. Now, I say nonsense, you know, I'm just saying that that's an ostrich egg. We're gonna go get that out of the pasture. I don't know who laid it because all three ladies are in here together. But what worries me about that is that if they're starting to lay eggs, now I don't, that little one's pecking at it. That's orange. It's sitting there pecking at it. We don't really want to go through that process again. We don't want to have all that where Carl gets all weird and broody and then all the mamas get all fighting each other and everything. So we're gonna collect that egg and take it on out of there. And I am gonna try to give it away. I don't know exactly. What are you gonna do? Now those are my dude shoes. Hey, take it easy on my dude shoes. They're a little bit dusty. Those are my dude shoes. Jamie says that she loves these the way they look on my feet. I don't know. Girls sometimes get the strangest things. That's not what this video is about. So this egg must have just gotten laid, and I didn't see it happen. I just walked out this morning, and there it sits. I have not gone over to Longhorn Lester's yet. I'm going to do that in a little bit, but I have to do a little morning feed up, and I want to talk to y'all about Moo. We're going to go down and talk about Moo. So you guys come with me. There's our big galoot right over there. Hey, buddy. I come bearing snacks. I'm going to park here in the shade. Just lay there for a minute while I talk about you. Listen, I told you guys a couple of weeks ago when I took the Longhorns and began to move them over to Longhorn Lester's that I'm gonna have to be real careful and keep an eye on Moo to see what his demeanor's like once the Longhorns are gone. And I'm going to be honest with you. And you're more than welcome to have an opinion of your own. I would ask you to keep your opinions polite and respectful. But I don't think that Moo is the same. I don't think he's the same old jovial, happy-go-lucky, jumping around kind of guy that he used to be. In fact, I think that he's lonely. I think that he's lonely. And so I'm going to have some discussions with Jamie and Jake and Ellie, because in fact the four of us run this place. We all have different roles, but all four of us are equal in the fact that we run this place. Hey, buddy. I did bring some snacks. For you. You passed them right up. That's the bug spray. You don't need that today. You look fine. There's what you wanted. Can I pour them in a trough for you? I want to pour them out in the trough, and then I want to get a brush and brush you down a little bit, okay? Listen, I don't know exactly if anyone's ever done studies on cows. So let's just say bovine. Let's just keep it scientific and call them what they are, bovine. And and talked about their socialization and if they actually need to be. I know they're a herd animal, but do they need to be with a partner or a herd? Don't step on my toe. Let's walk right here to a trough. Come on. I'm going to get a trough and move it to the shade because he's sitting in the shade for a reason. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. You don't have to run. I'm just going to take this trough, throw it over in that shade, put this, well, whoopsie. Hold on, Moo. 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 Guys. Moo. See, there's the old galoot that normally comes out. Move over. If I can't pour it into your trough, then you're going to have a hard time eating out of the bucket. Move. Move. There. Sheesh. That was not easy. So, no, don't think he's not eating because he's eating fine. I know that we as humans all go through different emotions when we start feeling depressed. You know, we go through different behavioral patterns. Some people stop eating. Some people begin to eat more. Some are very slothy, just want to lay around. And I mean, I don't know exactly what everybody, the behavioral changes are in somebody, but I personally feel like Moo is not the same as he used to be. And that does worry me. And so I'm going to just kind of get a reaction from Jamie and Jake and L.E. and see what they all think, and then see if we can consider a solution. There are options. Let me turn the camera back around and we'll go back and sit over there and talk about them. I'm going to pour him a little bit more food. I just dropped it on my dude shoes. Here. There we go. I'll give him a little combo of all kinds of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and spread some more out for everybody else. They've not made their way over here yet. They were up around the barn. And I'm going to go ahead and pour enough to where when they do come down, they'll all find something to nibble on. Give me a second. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this egg over here. So first of all, so everyone's doing fine. What you hear is Jake's over on the tractor doing tractor work this morning. Everyone's doing fine. I know it's very windy. You probably can't hear a thing that I'm saying while I'm talking extra loud. We got a baby over here doing a little dirt bath. We got Carl coming towards me to see what I'm up to. We got everyone else having their morning breakfast. Everyone seems to be happy. So this egg is a little bit of a concern. I don't know if I should go towards the fence or go around the long way. I don't think Carl's upset with me. So I think everything's okay. Tina! Look at the babies. They're finally eating out of a trough, a food bowl, and not eating right off the dirt, which I love that, even though y'all do know they do eat a lot of dirt. So let's talk about this egg. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not a nesting thing going on. No one is nesting. It's just one of the hens here. And yes, you do call them hens. One of the hens have laid an egg. That happens. So what we have to do, so first of all, hens lay eggs all the time. Look in there. Hens will walk by and lay an egg all the time. They don't always necessarily put an egg in a nest to sit on it. So just because you see an egg doesn't mean any of the hens, or in our case, even the male, Carl, is broody, meaning that they want to actually hatch that egg. I haven't seen anybody getting down and dirty in the pasture, so I don't think Carl's actually fertilizing any of the eggs anyways. So it's more than likely just an egg that one of the hens laid, because it might be that time of year where they start laying their eggs. And so in saying so, we might have to make some changes here coming up pretty soon of how we're going to manage everybody. I'm getting your water ready. Give me a second. Oh, it's so dirty. It is so dirty. Guys, oh, y'all, Lester is the advocate for clean water. I am an advocate for clean water, and I am not going to let you see this. Get off. You're not drinking out of that. I'm needing it. Hold on. I'm not letting you drink out of that. Guys, I need this moment or two. I need 2 hands. I'm going to take off this water, spray this off, start this whole process over. Give me a moment. All right, that's a little bit better. That reminds me of an old commercial from when I was growing up, watching a lot of TV, where it was called the Hair Club for Men. And the guy who made the commercials was saying, I'm not just a client. No. He goes, I'm not just a spokesperson. I'm a client.
I'm not only the hair club president, but I'm also a client.
Look at her foot on there. Baby, if you rupture that thing, if you mess that up because that big old talon's sticking through it, you might want to stand somewhere else, baby. She's going to stand in the one spot you really can't stand on this. See, that talon. Baby, move your foot. You're going to put a hole right through that. Move your foot. Move. See, that's the spot you really can't stand on. Copper laid on it and it didn't burst. I laid on it and it didn't burst. Jamie laid on it and it didn't burst. I tried to do a little dance move across it and it didn't burst. So I think that we're okay. So, she put her talon right. This may not last long. What can I do? What can you do? Nothing. She said nothing. So I'm going to take that egg and I'm going to gather it up. And because we do not want to have all that nesting going on again. We do not want to have all that nesting going on again. So the same way a farmer would go gather up his chicken eggs, we will go gather up our eggs as well. Ostrich eggs. We got those little tiny chickens here. Look, these eggs belong to those little tiny ones. Here's a normal sized chicken egg. Baby, what are you doing over here? Another little chicken egg. Now, what I'm going to do now is probably that's going to anger you all so much. Oh, I'm going to make a lot of y'all angry. But we already have a house full of eggs. Trudy. We already have a lot of eggs in the house. Wake up, there's eggs. There's an egg right in front of you, baby. We have more eggs than we can eat around here. And so we take a lot of eggs down to the church. Peggy Peg! All right, so now they've all 4 had them in a little egg. I'm not gonna toss this one out. I will see if anybody wants to use it for artwork or to eat. They say this will feed a family of 6, which is pretty neat. And I know a lot of folks will sell them. They go for 30 bucks each if they're fertilized. But this over here is nothing more than a big old omelet. Take your feet off of. You're going to puncture and ruin. Look, her toe's sticking right in it. Baby, you're going to mess up the splash pad. Baby. Jake is smoking us out of house and home here. And Jamie says I play with fire. Jamie doesn't like the way I play with fire, yet look at Jake here. Yeah, the bucket is actually still smoking. So Jamie has just given me some information on that egg that we found in the pasture.
So I'm wondering if they're stimulated by Carl then, like the interaction, the testosterone,
How about the competition?
the dating. Yeah.
3 ladies in a pasture with a handsome young man, and all of a sudden they start popping out eggs.
Their cycles are syncing up.
Their cycles are syncing up. So I pulled the egg out.
That's good.
So we want no one starting to go to that next level.
Can we not video my mess over here? Like we have a lot. Like
this is actually really cute.
No,
this is the way
not.
Jamie. Stop. It's okay. Blame this on me. Jamie's working. You see, she got double computers and a phone. We got One cat conked out over here. We have another one conked out over here. We have Ellie's clothes here. Jamie's folded for him. We got Lexus bed sheets.
They're clean.
Everyone has this kind of a setup in their house at some point in everyone's home.
This is so embarrassing right now.
What's
You don't
funny?
know how embarrassed I am right now.
I know you're embarrassed. But what's funny about this to me is that anyone on that Zoom call only sees something like this. Hopefully not that.
What?
The cat's head.
Oh, no, they can't. I have a virtual background.
Oh, she has a virtual background. Anyway, what everyone sees, what we see.
It's so embarrassing.
I think it's cute, Jamie.